Please discuss how discipline in one area doesn't make up for slack in other areas. For example, the fitness guru who has no savings.
Yeah. This is something that we all have to watch out for, is the fact that we focus on our strengths, right? Yeah. That's what we do. That's what people do. So you get a person that's smart, a really intellectual person, and they let themselves go physically.
Right.
Or you get a person that's a physical stud, but then they're not going to challenge their brain power. Or like the question that was, the example here that was posed, someone that's a fitness guru or a party guru. I'm throwing that one out there because some people are really good at that.
Sure.
Or they're an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. And so they're driving a new Mercedes, but it's leased. And they're behind on payments, right? So
unstrategically leased.
Yeah, that. So, you take another example is, what about the business person that doesn't have time for their family, right?
Yeah.
And so that's not good. So I think the focus here is we all have to try to be well-rounded and not focus so much on one area that you're going to let some other area go. That's target fixation is what that is, right? Is you walk into a room and you get fixated on one target, one bad guy. You think there's one bad guy, so you focus all your energy, and then you're getting flanked. That's target fixation. You can't let that happen. You can't let it happen on the battlefield. You can't let it happen in life. So look out for that when you do this. And I'll tell you, this is actually a reality of the situation. I try and maintain this balance, but I've been actually working a lot lately. And this is a clear indicator to me that I've overbooked myself is last week. We had to skip a day of jiu-jitsu to record.
Dang.
I mean, we don't do that, right? When do we record? We record after jiu-jitsu. But I knew I had so much stuff going on that I said, hey, we gotta record at this time because I gotta get this other stuff done because I'm traveling and this and that. And so we had to skip the jiu-jitsu. So that is a red flag to me that says I need to tighten up. I need to get my schedule back in check, so that I can do the things that I need to do. Of course, what do I say about the situation? It's fine. You know what? Can't train jiu-jitsu that day because I got some travel coming up. Good. I'm going to heal up my shoulder a little bit more. It's fine. But it is an indicator of when things start going in the wrong direction. Maybe I'm getting target fixated on, too much work at a certain time. Yeah. Which to me, again, I will run this thing in the red, as you say. I like running in the red, right? I'm in the red, and I got no problem. We will go hard, and the numbers of hours I will work will have actually no impact on how much I'm going to spend with my family and do jiu-jitsu and all that stuff, because I'll just do it all. But there is a capacity that you reach where you go, okay, now one of these things that is just started to slide. Now I need to make sure that my levels get re-leveled, I guess you might say. Equalized is what I should have said.
Yeah.
So back to the subject, don't be a one-trick pony, be a jack of all trades and then master a few of those trades, right? So you can emphasize fitness guru. You can emphasize intellectual power. You can emphasize jiu-jitsu, but don't put 100% of your effort into one area, because eventually it will take you won't have anything else. And by the way, if you put all your eggs in the basket of intellectual power, now you're unhealthy and you die. Right? That doesn't, I don't care how smart you are, you can't do 2 + 2 when you're dead.
Yeah.
So don't put all your focus 100% into one area. Don't become unbalanced in your disciplines. Spread it around and hold the line.
Yeah, man. It's good. Yeah, it kind of feels like it can be understood that let's say I'm real good at, I don't know, fitness. and it's easy to justify yourself, like you're let's say, okay, I'm real good at fitness, I'm a fitness guru, and I go around and then I see, I don't know, I go to the store or go to some party and I see this other guy who's like socially, he's just 100%, everyone likes him, he's such a nice charismatic guy, he makes a lot of money, and all this stuff, but he's not in that good a shape, or I don't know, he smokes and whatever, it's easy. I think a lot of people, it feels like it's easy to justify, well, that guy's in bad shape, so who cares? I wouldn't want any of that. I wouldn't want all the money, all this stuff. It seems like you got to justify that.
And you know what the other guy's saying? Yeah, you might be in good shape. Guess what?
Yeah.
Nice Toyota Corolla you're driving. He's all negative on him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So both those guys should, instead of saying, hey, you know what they should do? Walk up and be like, hey, man, you know what? I noticed you're pretty successful financially. I would like to get in the game with you a little bit and learn from you about that. And the other guy should say to him, well, you know what? It looks like you're in pretty good fitness levels. I would like to get in the game with that. Let's work together and improve ourselves and go out and kick ass and dominate. Are you in? I'm in. Let's do this. Instead, what does a normal person do? They do exactly what you said. Justify, criticize, cut people down instead of building them up.
Yeah.
And what you have to be careful of, if I was to go to you and say, hey, Echo, I got a lot of money. I can tell you don't have a lot. I'll help you out. That can be offensive to some people.
Yeah.
Because you think, dude, who you think you are?
Yeah.
You can say right back, I don't need your help. Look, I'm not worried about money.
Yeah.
You think I'm worried about money when I got abs like these?
Yep.
So what we have to do is, instead of, if I came to you and said, Echo, dude, I want abs like you got.
Sure.
Can you help me get in the game? And then we form a little relationship. And now I say to you, man, so what's your main income stream, dude? What are you doing? And you say, well, I got these 2 clients. You got a website? No, not really. Well, why don't you have a website? You got any social media to advertise on? And we go down that road and we build up. We take care of each other. That's what we want to do as people.
Yeah. Kind of like, you ever seen the guys who go, they see like a football player or something, they'll be like, I'd kick his ass though. You know that kind of guy? The guy who can always, like, some successful person, I kick his ass though.
Yeah.
That kind of
Well, I've told the story before in the SEAL teams. It's no one is good.
All that.
If a guy, like, we have guys in the SEAL teams that are literally, world class athletes in whatever, world class triathlete, world class sailor, world class whatever. And so, you're a world class triathlete. Oh yeah, that guy's a really good triathlete. That's cool. He's a really bad shot. Someone is going to chime in and cut him down. Just the way it goes.
Yeah. No slack.
No slack.